Hello, everybody. This is going to be the qualifying session in a second. I just want to say before I get to the qualifying session, this is currently where we're at
This graph charts the
in
performance.
the graph, and yeah, we're only above Cash App and Kick Sauber, but our performance in Bahrain coming second doesn't reflect that. But in Bahrain, we was above Williams and Alpine, so we're going to need to get some more upgrades done. We do have some on the way, but not coming for a while, so. We're going to get through the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and I'll see you in qualifying after I've done practice.
Check.
Hello and welcome to the Saudi Arabia qualifying session under the lights in the dark. I'm not sure about this one. Practice was a little bit interesting. Made quite a few mistakes. Struggled quite a lot to keep the car straight. The car is not the quickest at all. Um, However, we did pump in a 1 minute 31.5, which is predicted to be pole for some reason, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. But we're looking at a dry session, obviously, here in Saudi Arabia, and going on the soft tyre. Let's make sure my fuel hasn't gone now. I'm not sure why that's on 15 laps of fuel. We'll go 3.5 for now. We can always tune that down if we need to, but that shouldn't make a difference. Yeah, Kimi Antonelli had another poor qualifying, finished 19th, and Alonso was behind me. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one, I think. I'm not sure it's going to be as quick as Bahrain. I'm not even sure I'm going to get a lap in without crashing. It's not my best track, this one. I'm good at it when I can get it right, but I very rarely get it right. But let's get out of the garage then.
Okay, guys.
For the first time, and hopefully not the last time. Although I do think this is going to be a one-lap wonder track again. On our race runs, the hard tyre was wearing at a rate of 5.73, which is a lot higher than what Bahrain was. The medium was wearing at a rate of 7.33 on average, and the soft 9.35. So I'm not sure we're going to get 2 laps really in here on the softs. And the more laps I did on the medium in the race run, the worse the grip got, and I was struggling to get through the corners and everything. Track's pretty warm, so it's not going to take much weaving or anything like that, so I don't even think we're going to do any. Otherwise, we will just ruin the tyres completely. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I know I'm quick when I get it right. I just don't know if I can get it right. I'm sure I try not to use any flashbacks, but will you know if I use one? Yeah, qualifying in Bahrain didn't go as well as it should have, I think. I mean, we did get P6, but that was because of a lot of reasons, like cars underperforming for other teams. I think other people might have laps disturbed or whatever, because our time was, if we had a better time, didn't break as late, you know, all that. I truly think we could have been top 4, and it might have even given us a win over Norris after what happened in that race. Don't think P2 was our true position in that race. I think lower than that probably. If Max hadn't retired, he would have beaten us. I think all the holding up, and I think the strategy really. I think if we're going to win again this, or if we're going to get top 3 or whatever, 5 again this weekend, it's going to be strategy that does it again. I'm going to try and brake a little bit earlier for this one. What I was doing in practice, and it worked nicely. Oh, Snow just has done a 30.2, and our qualifying pace was a 31.5 in practice. That was pretty much full push. I'm a little bit nervous. My goal is to get out of Q1 yet, and then Q2 in this one, I think. I kept it on track there, though. I wasn't doing that very much in practice. I'm not sure how competitive that Sector 1 is. Charlotte Leclerc's at a 29.8. Which is going to be a long weekend, this one, I think. Oh, hit the wall. We're going to be alright, though. I think we are going to have to come out again. Hopefully not on new tyres. Tyre wear doesn't seem too bad this time. It is around 6% at the moment. That could get to 90%. Keep a wheel in it, but that was close to track limit. I really hope we don't need a second run. That would not be very good. To the line, what's it going to be? To 31.3. It's above our teammate, it's above qualifying, I think that's the only run we're going to do. If we hadn't hit the wall, it would have been a bit quicker, but I just turned a little too early. I told you this track, I'd make plenty of mistakes. Anyway, I'll see you back in the garage.
We've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We are safe. P9 it was, miles off the pace of the top though. Kimi Antonelli 15th, nearly out again. I don't think we're going to get to Q3 though. But, see you then in Q2. Decided to leave it a little bit later to come out in this one, while the track's fired up. People are not on laps. Also want to see where people are at. Really, it's 1 minute 30s at the moment going round. Put a little less fuel in the car as well. I'm going to have to lean mix it now on this run. I just want to not hit the wall this time. If I can get into the low 130, low 131s, even high 130s, I can get through to Q3. I think we should be on for points again, but I don't think we're anywhere near the top 5. And I think Mercedes will be looking to replace Antonelli. Maybe it'll be to Mercedes instead of Ferrari for us. Would that be a better deal? I mean, real life it would. Although Ferrari is starting to turn things around. And Lewis Hamilton doesn't look like he's leaving for a while. Problem with Bearman is in real life, all the top teams have both drivers locked in, and you don't want to get a Red Bull. So,
right, that's us pushed down into
where do you go? You can't. Us is pretty decent for the midfield, to be honest, or at least it was. I don't really know what's better, where is better in the midfield. Are you going to get a seat at Alpine? Probably not, they're locked in, but it's not really much of an upgrade. Are you going to get a seat at At Racing Bulls, probably not. They're locked in, I'd say. So, I think I might have underfield here. You know, I mean, like Audi, they're not really that good. They're experiencing quite a few problems, engine failures and things. If you haven't, you know, got to Aston Martin, that's going backwards. That wouldn't have been such a bad move though in 2025. When it looked like things were going to get better with Adrian Newey, things got worse. Williams again also would look like a good move for 2025, but they've gone backwards and probably locked in. So it really is not really anywhere Bearman can go that's going to be better than Haas, to be honest, in real life at the moment. Because everyone seems to be locked in really for the long term. That's a good sector one. Second clear of Hulkenberg. I think we are going to get easily into Q3 here. Where can we get in Q3? That's going to be the question. You don't hit the wall either this time. Oh my god, Verstappen's just at a 29.5. If I get into the 30s, I'll be happy. I'm definitely not getting nowhere near the 29s. Just like I said, it wasn't in Bahrain, I was right about that. Didn't get ourselves in the 29s. Got a little bit wide, but not as wide as last time. That's actually a really nice corner. I think this has been a much better run. This could be our true position now. I haven't saved enough deploy, I don't think. The bottom part of that we're going to use it on the exit, that's where it's better. Go to the line, it's a 30.6. Plus it's P7, but with Hamilton and Tsunoda behind us. Is it going to be enough? I might have to come out again this time, and it might even be a set of new tyres. See you back in the garage. Let's come out here in P7. We're only 3/10 above Fernando Alonso. I'm not sure people are going to go on second runs here. If people come out, I'm going to react and go out as well, but I'm going to take old tyres, so... this is going to be tight, I think. So I can hear people coming out the garage now. Carlos Sainz is going to come out the garage, I think. Yeah, Hulkenberg's coming out the garage and Fernando Alonso's coming out the garage, so we're going to come out the garage as well.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
This could be an interesting end to Q2. Have we done enough already, or will Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Tsunoda and Antonelli behind us improve? I have no doubt that Hamilton, Tsunoda and Antonelli will improve behind me. My doubt is will Fernando Alonso gain 3/10, or someone in that bottom 3 gain time. I feel like a 30.6 should be enough. I'm just out just in case it isn't enough. I need to give myself enough room here to my teammate. Well, I have a feeling I should just pass my teammate and give him a bit of slipstream, but don't want to hold him up whatsoever. He's surely not going to trouble us. I think I've got a big enough gap now. Eyes are nearly around into 0.5%. I doubt I'll improve. Not by much if I do. I think I need to press overtake on exit out of this last corner. So I have enough battery left, but I don't have enough deploy left. I get to the end of my run. I have enough space to Esteban off on. Quite a lot of time in the session left to go. I don't think anyone's behind me. I might just peel back a bit here. I don't need warming up. Here we go then. Deploy straight away now, this time on exit. And maybe I'll click off deploy late earlier this time. So you have the speed already, and that's about as fast as we're going to go. No, we're miles off our best. We have to use deploy in some areas that we didn't use it last time. We need to try and gain a bit of time. We really need to hope that the people behind us do not improve by much. As I think that's the run over. I think, yeah, we're gonna pull out that one. Yeah, there's no improvement straight away. Really, the old tyres just don't have enough grip. And now the question is, will the cars behind us improve? We are behind Pierre Gasly, someone who was with us in the Bahrain Grand Prix. I think Hamilton will improve. I think Tsunoda will improve. I think Antonelli will improve. I think Alonso will improve, but I'm not sure if he'll get 3/10. Hamilton Tsunoda then improves. He goes above me. Who's next across the line? Lewis Hamilton improves. He goes above me. Antonelli improves. He goes above me. It's all on Fernando Alonso. Has he crossed the line yet? Ocon only goes P12. Colapinto's out. We are the last ones to cross the line. We are through to Q3 by the skin of our teeth. Oh, we made it through that one by the skin of our teeth, the smallest of margins. I don't expect anything better than P10 yet. Everyone's doing their best now that they should be. No real shock exits. Nothing, help us on our way through.
Okay,
This might be a case of this weekend we just qualify P10, start P10, hold on to P10. That might be the whole race. Take a point, move to 19 points in the championship for both us and Haas. Maybe some accidents happen. I mean, this is Saudi Arabia. It has a 90% safety car record or chance in this race, which means out of its races, 90% of the time the safety car has been released. I'm just not sure then. Maybe there will be an accident, hopefully not involving us, although that could be likely as well. I mean, when I've played Saudi Arabia, which I have a lot of times, I've done career mode a lot of times, I've had accidents here. But if I haven't, somebody has. So, might be a case of that, and then try and get off on into the points as well for the Constructors' battle. But, whatever happens here, just going to have to be improved on going into the next weekend. I'm just going to make sure where Verstappen is. Verstappen doesn't need a slipstream, but he's going to get one off us. But that's because then I might help myself to his slipstream in the next lap. Pierre Gasly's done a 30.7. I think I can beat that. It was a 30.6 for us in the last run, so I should be able to beat that. I'm not beating that. 29.3. I mean, Verstappen's been quickest all weekend, but suddenly Lando Norris is popping up. Yeah. And speaking of somebody, Piastri's behind me. His teammate. Right, where are we going to meet Verstappen? That's going to be the key. Let's hope he's not in a bad position. La Piastri hasn't overtaken us. Oh, a little bit wide, but we actually make that work. 5/10 quicker than Yuki Tsunoda in the first sector. Maybe we are going to be competitive in this Q3. Hold up, let me cook. Hold up, let me cook. Jeez. Oh, that was not the best position for Verstappen to let us through that. He's only P2, so he's a bit worried about not qualifying, you know. I mean, he is 18 points behind us in the championship, so I'm not surprised he's done that. If he was 3/10 quicker than Soda in the second sector. Where are we going to finish him? We're not going to have ERS all the way to the line. Oh, 30.2, just a tenth behind Sonoda, but above Antonelli and Gasly. That's going to be my only run. I can't be bothered to do another one. Let's see where that gets us. Wow. We didn't finish P10. We beat Gasly and Antonelli. I had expected to beat Pierre Gasly, but Antonelli, I mean, he's not been the best in qualifying recently. We're not far off Soda either. Watch out for us in the race tomorrow. If there's any incidents, we will capitalise. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough one. It is going to be a tough one. Right, thanks for watching this qualifying session, and I hope the race goes well. I hope your day goes well. Thank you very much.